Scheduled tasks. Well, so you're using ChatGPT for all kinds of things: research, writing, planning. But every time you need to do something, you have to open ChatGPT and ask. But what if ChatGPT could work for you automatically? What if it could send you a news briefing every morning, remind you about important dates, or practice French with you daily, without you having to remember to ask? Well, most people don't know this feature exists, and it is called Tasks. It was launched in early 2025. Tasks let you schedule ChatGPT to do things automatically. One time reminders, recurring updates, or ongoing learning sessions. ChatGPT runs these in the background and notifies you when they are complete. Now, this is ChatGPT moving from a chatbot you talk to an assistant that works for you proactively. And in this session, I will show you how to set up tasks, simple reminders, recurring automations, and practical workflows that runs on autopilot. Now, I'll also cover Pulse, a pro only feature that takes this even further with personalized daily briefing. And by the end, you will have ChatGPT working for you, even when you are not there. So, what are tasks? Now, tasks give ChatGPT the ability to create scheduled actions for itself to run later. And there are two different types of these. One time tasks, so reminder for specific dates. Remind me about mom's birthday on March 13th, or alert me when my passport expires in 6 months. Or recurring tasks, actions that repeat on a schedule. Give me an AI news briefing every morning at 7 a.m. Practice Spanish with me every day at 6 p.m. Send me a motivational quote every Monday. And when a task runs, ChatGPT actually does the work. Browsing the web for news, generating content, preparing practice exercises, and then notifies you with the results. Tasks are available on Plus, Pro, and Team plans. They work on web, iOS, Android, and macOS. Windows support is coming soon. So, how do you create tasks? And there are two ways to create tasks. One is the model picker. So at the top of ChatGPT, you can click the model drop down, select tasks from the options, and then just ask ChatGPT to create a task in plain language. For example, remind me to call dad every Sunday at 10 a.m. And ChatGPT will confirm the task details and set it up. Let's find it out how to do it. So this is the Pro ChatGPT, and this is the model selector drop down. Now this is where we select tasks. I click on this, it's not here as well. Okay. ChatGPT keeps updating itself and keeps moving things around. So let's see where the latest okay. So let's say task that we want to create. The first task that I want to create is great. So give me a summary of the top 5 news stories every morning at 7 a.m. I give ChatGPT this task. And let's see if it, and the task is set. I'll send you a concise summary of the top 5 global news stories every morning at 7 a.m. Dubai time. No fluff, just what matters. If you want the sharper, we can narrow it to AI, business, tech, or geopolitics. Split it into must know versus nice to know. Add a one line founder takeaway per story. Say the word and I'll upgrade it. Great. Okay, so narrow it to AI, business, tech, and add a one line founder takeaway per story. Cool. Awesome. Can you share the first one right now? And here it is. No, it is going to give me similar stories every single day at 7 a.m. So that's how you create tasks. No clicks, no buttons. Just tell ChatGPT what you want to do, what it you want it to do, and it will get it done. From information and news to learning and development, like practicing French, teach me a new Excel shortcut every Tuesday and Thursday, or quiz me on vocabulary from my study materials daily. Personal reminders remind me about my mom's birthday on March 13th, alert me to renew my gym membership next month, remind me to follow up with the contact in 2 weeks. Productivity and planning, prepare a summary of my team's weekly goals every Monday at 8 a.m. Send me the weather forecast every morning at 7:30 a.m. Give me a weekend plan every Friday based on events in my area. Wellness, remind me to meditate for 10 minutes every day. Send me a healthy meal idea every Sunday. Remind me to take a break every 2 hours during work days. Now, these are tasks. These are some examples of the tasks that you can set up. And you can have up to 10 active tasks at any given time. And to create more, you'll need to pause or delete existing ones. To manage tasks, you go to your profile menu and select tasks. You'll see a list of all your scheduled tasks with details like timing, descriptions, and status. Let's go and find it out. That's my profile right here. Schedules, manage, and these are the schedules that we have already. Okay, these are paused, and this is the one that is scheduled. So that's all about tasks. Moving on to what tasks can and can't do. So let me be clear about capabilities and limitations. Tasks can browse the web on a schedule to gather information, generate content like summaries, practice exercises, or reminders, send you notifications when complete, and run whether or not you are actively using ChatGPT. Tasks cannot run continuous background searches, only scheduled checks, make purchases or bookings on your behalf, take actions outside of ChatGPT, or access your calendar or email. Now that is a separate feature. For example, you could ask ChatGPT to check once a month if concert tickets for your favorite artists are available in your area. But you can't ask it to alert you the moment tickets go live or to buy tickets for you. Think of tasks as scheduled research and reminders, not autonomous actions in the real world. Now, if you are on a pro plan, there is an even more advanced feature called Pulse. Now, Pulse is ChatGPT doing asynchronous research on your behalf every night. It synthesizes information from your memory, chat history, and feedback to learn what is relevant to you. Then it delivers personalized updates the next morning as visual cards you can scan quickly. Now think of it as a personalized daily without you asking. For example, if you have been chatting about a trip to London, Pulse might surface restaurant recommendations, running routes, or weather updates for your travel dates. Now, if you follow a specific industry, it might highlight relevant news or developments. You can curate what Pulse shows you by giving thumbs up or thumbs down feedback or by explicitly requesting topics. Focus on fintech news tomorrow or give me a Friday roundup of local events. And Pulse can also connect to Gmail and Google Calendar if you opt in, surfacing meeting prep, reminders, and travel related suggestions based on your schedule. Each day's Pulse refreshes with new content. Items disappear after a day unless you save them as chat. And that was Pulse. So, here is what to remember. Tasks turn ChatGPT from a tool you use into an assistant that works for you automatically. Set up recurring briefings, learning sessions, and reminders. Let ChatGPT do background research on a schedule. Get notified with results without having to ask. And this is the shift from reactive to proactive AI, and it's available right now. So here is a challenge. Set up your first task right now. Pick something simple but useful. A daily news briefing on a topic you care about. A weekly reminder for something you keep forgetting. A daily learning session for a skill you are building. And done. Now, tasks let ChatGPT work on a schedule. But what about real information? Current events, live data, the latest news? Well, in the next session, we'll cover ChatGPT search. How ChatGPT browses the web in real time to answer questions with current information. Is it a Google killer? Let's find out and see you there. And I would like to leave you with two questions. What would you want delivered to you automatically every day? And what reminders do you always forget to set? Let me know in the Q&A session section, or if you have joined the community already, feel free to message that over to the community. And pause and set up one task right now, a daily briefing or a simple reminder, and share that also with us in the community. See you there.